Everyone, and welcome to race number 6 here at the Iowa Speedway. Diego Yepez and Nathan Stapleton will lead us down for 50 laps here at the short track in Iowa. Yepez, of course, your defending winner from last season here at Iowa, with a .005 second finish over Jacob Edson. And alongside him, the guy who has made a bit of headlines this season for some rough but strong driving, Nathan Stapleton. Of course, the guy that gave him that rough and aggressive driving was Matty Porta. Matty Porta rolling off in third with Tony Green in fourth. You also see Brady Burkhart getting a top 5 with Larry Hagan in row number 3. Blake Maurice and Aiden Burkhart, two of the outstanding Rookie of the Year contenders this season, are starting pretty far towards the back. You see the purple car a bit further back. That is Aiden Burkhart, and I believe the light green one a couple rows behind him is Blake Maurice. Either way, Diego Yepez on pole. Yepez trying to repeat his success from last season and get Monster Motorsports its first career win this season. Paul Jackson also was one of the fastest out of all of the drivers that had to race their way into the series, qualify their way in. I don't know what I'm saying. But he was the fastest one out of those guys. And the surprise was that Colton Yo from the 86 JJ Motorsports team did not make this race. So we're going to get the command to fire engines. Let's have a good race here at Iowa.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines fired. The crowd is getting ready, getting pumped for this 50-lap dash here at Iowa. Yepez and Nathan Stapleton row 1 with Porta Green row 2, Burkhart and Hagan row 3, Butcher and Rogers row 4, Kukulon, and Peter Onjak in row number 5. There you see all 36 cars rolling off the field there. Jay Jefferson, also let's talk about him real quick, rolling off 35th, and alongside him the guy who made his race, finally has made a race, him and Mitchell Collins making their debuts tonight. Sam Picard rolls off 36th. Here we go, getting onto the track, 50 laps here at Iowa. It's about to be a great race here under the lights. Under the lights, among the corn, here in Iowa. You can just walk into the track, grab a corn off the stalk, and get ready for 50 laps here, as I've said that about 5 times this race already. So thank you guys for tuning in. Sit back, enjoy it. We pull into the Geico restart zone. Green flag is in the air. And Diego Yepez pulls away with a great jump right off of the bat. Stapleton side by side, and you see there's Matty Porta to the inside as they're going to be in contact between them. Stapleton knows he has to race a bit cleanly, but he really just screwed up that start, already back into the 5th position after just one corner. Now he's back in 5th. Kukulon looks to the inside of him, but now Matty Porta is going to look to the inside of Diego Yepez. Of course, two of our international drivers right here, the Venezuelan of Diego Yepez and the Italian of Matty Porta, squaring off against a lot of Americans, a few Canadians, and even the drunk Aussie back there, pretty far back. But Matty Porta is going to make the move for the race lead here on lap number 2. We'll get the ticker up, get you guys ready. 50 laps we get to sit in on this. Brady Burkhart's going to make the move for second. Yepez gets into the wall down the front straightaway, so Burkhart moves into second. Now Butcher and Kukulon, they're going to go 3 wide for the 3rd position. 3 Fords, they're 3 wide. Kev Shearer back in 6th. You see Aiden Burkhart back up into the top 10 now. And now Burkhart is going to make a move on Matty Porta. That's for the race lead. You'll be seeing a lot of shuffling here. This is kind of like a Daytona track. Get to the outside, shuffle back, work your way back up as these guys get really tight off the corner. But Diego Yepez got really high. He's hit the wall twice, so this 77 car already not handling from what he wants to be. You see 2 and 3 wide throughout this field. Aiden Burkhart right now has worked his way into the 8th position. Paul Jackson behind him up to 10th, so 2 drivers on the move early. And you see that 94 further back of Mitchell Collins in the unsponsored Ford Performance Racing number 94. Diego Yepez, Kev Shearer making a little contact up further up. And Kev Shearer and the Zone 9 team, they've been very strong this season. Shearer and Logan Bradley both have been a lot better than even Peter Onjak's other prospects, Casey Mears, Logan Cloud, and Tim Foster. The 09 team, they have a win in the duels. They have a top 10 at Daytona. They have a top 10 at Las Vegas. They have been running very, very strong, and Kev Shearer qualified this car back inside the top 10 for this race. But you see Paul Jackson on the inside. He has had a struggling season minus the road course race at Road America, and right now Paul Jackson is fighting Nathan Stapleton for that spot. But Jackson is supposed to be a strong prospect for the Monster Motorsports team. Right now he's the highest running driver, but that'll be changing here as Jacob Edson tries to bring the 43 car up there. But this track is very different from a lot of others. This short track is long, sweeping. You can run it very fast. You got to stay on that inside line. You get down to the outside like Paul Jackson's doing right there. As you see, he's in the wall. Flyby down into turn 1 with that camera angle. But Jackson dropping back on the outside. Back up front, it is now Ryan Butcher out there. He is one of the 5 Dash for Cash drivers. One of the 4, actually, as Anthony Lehman did not qualify for this race. Ryan Butcher right now is the highest running of the Dash for Cash drivers. Of course, with him, Tyler Jones, Patrick Smith, and the 4th one eludes me right now. I'll get back to that in a moment. But right now, Ryan Butcher out in front. You see Matty Porter clearing to second. Carson Bowers, he already has a win this season at Road America. Of course, he won Gateway last season, so he's one of the 2-time winners in the series. He's up into the 2nd position. Here comes Sebastian Kugelon up to 3rd. Brady Burkhardt back and forth as Porta hits the wall. And look at Aiden Burkhardt. Aiden has come out of nowhere. And ever since the first 3 races, he has not really ran that strong. Been about sub-20, sub-30s. Right now, he's up in this top 10 battling. Carson Bowers, of course, going to make the move on Ryan Butcher for the race lead. Let's take a little bit of a look further back. Logan Cloud bringing the 04 car up towards the front. Zachary DeLello as well. Casey Mears bringing the 52 up. Peter Onjak has fallen very far to the back, but he should be able to move up shortly. The 44 team Onj Auto has been very, very strong. Very weak, sorry, not strong, this season. As you see, Sebastian Kukulon now takes a lap lead. Kukulon no top 10s this season. Right now he's been struggling, but a very strong car tonight. And look at that, here comes Aiden Burkhardt looking for Aiden's 3rd win this season. So he's bringing the Doritos 16 right up into the 2nd position. Butcher and Stapleton make some contact there. 3 wide for that 2nd position. Now Brady Burkhardt in that. Matty Porta is still hanging on up there. No caution yet, 13 laps in. That's a big surprise. Diego Yepez in the 77 car, your pole sitter, and your defending Iowa winner. He knows how to get it done here, as he was one of the strongest drivers last season, leading most laps. Of course, this season he's been shuffled to the back, so he's about, I'd say 8th or 9th right now. The 77 car just trying to hang on and win. Edson and Kev Shearer now battle. I believe that's for the 10th position. Let's just confirm 9th position there. Edson now into 9th. It's Tyler Jones, Justin Knight, Logan Cloud, Jake Rogers, Casey Mears in his 2nd start this season. A strong run at Gateway as he gained a few spots there. Right now he's up inside the top 20, so that's good for him. You see Peter Onjak back there as well. You also see Logan Cloud. Cloud's getting up into the wall. But let's just get back. Let's focus on this battle for the race lead. And Aiden Burkhardt, who has now put the 16 car back in front. Right now he's 3 points behind Nathan Stapleton in the Rookie of the Year race. But Aiden now trying to prove that he is going to be a Rookie of the Year contender and possible champion. Here, if he can win 3 races this season, what a feat that would be. As the most has been 2 with Diego Yepez in the season. Of course, right now, Sebastian Kukulon all over his back bumper. You see Diego Yepez, the 2-time winner, back there. He's going to go for 5th on Brady Burkhardt. So a lot of veterans battling with the rookies. You see here, right now in this top 9, it looks like 7 drivers who have ran here before in this battle. You see Sebastian Kukulon, Matty Porta. That was the Rookie of the Year race last season. Of course, both of them ran unsponsored cars last season, with Porta in the 07, Kukulon in the 94. Both of those cars making their first starts this season with Mitchell Collins and Sam Picard. 2nd start for the 07, my bad. But Sebastian Kukulon out in front. Aiden Burkhardt right there in 2nd. Matty Porta 3rd. Stapleton 4th. You got Butcher back in 6th. Kev Shearer back into 8th. Strong run for him. Let's go back. Take a look back. Where is Peter Onjak in this Onj Auto team? They're all together. And there it is. Johnny Zod. Peter Onjak's biggest rival, most hated driver in the series by a lot of drivers for his rough driving. But right now, Johnny Zod has his bumper set on looking at that 44 car. You also see Jay Jefferson pretty far back. Patrick Smith back here as well. JJ Motorsports' Riley Spurley-Tube as well. So a lot of top teams have been struggling this season. As you see these rookie teams, Burkhardt, Maurice, PNC, Derek Hamels, Red Bull Racing, they're all inside this top 10. Aiden Burkhardt, can he go 3 races this season? 3 races in the first 6 would be great if his other finishes were better. Outside of the top 20 at both Las Vegas and Road America, and at Gateway he just ran solidly in the top 15. So Aiden Burkhardt has not been turning heads unless he's up front and winning. Diego Yepez back into 4th. You see here as we're coming up to the halfway point, Yepez is fighting his way back. Of course, this is the Order of the Arrows 200 here at Iowa. What a race, what a day it would be if he could put this car back in victory lane 2 years in a row with the same sponsor, as the only races that Yepez have won have been in the Order of the Arrows car, Road America and Iowa last season. Kev Shearer now, he's back up to 6th. Great run today for the 09 cars. He's going to look for 5th on Ryan Butcher. Right now, Kev Shearer and Logan Bradley fighting for some top spots, but a lot of teams have been taking notice of these 209 drivers. Both were in the top 30 until last race, and both have been getting a few top 10s and even a dual win for Logan Bradley in that 09 car. Right now, they are the top rookies, the top part-time drivers in this series. You see Aiden Burkhart now, he dives to the inside of Sebastian Kugelin back for this race lead. Can Aiden pull off the victory? But right now he has to fight against 3 veterans, 2 drivers who have been consistent in the last few races, and one who is a proven winner here at Iowa and here in the series. Diego Yepez has been a dominant threat ever since Daytona last season. And Las Vegas, of course, last season was basically when you saw the true potential of the 77 team. Right now he's up in 3rd. Matty Porta in 2nd, of course, your Road America. The entire controversy after the race at Road America. But right now the 20 team back into 3rd, just got passed from 2nd. But Porta definitely looks like he will be able to pull off a victory here sooner or later in this Arca series. And now you see this is Kev Shearer, my bad. As we go halfway, Kev Shearer now fighting into 3rd. Can the 09 team take a points-paying win? What a feat that would be, especially for this young of a team. And you remember, a win right now puts you into the All-Star race if you aren't already in there. And that just takes a lot of load off on the rest of the teams. Now Yepez is going to fight the other 2-time winner, Aiden Burkhart. Now the battle for the race lead. Yepez throws it in there, and he's going to take the race lead. Kev Shearer jumps to the inside for 2nd. Sorry about those camera angles, but now Kev Shearer into the 2nd position here at Iowa. Burkhart back to 3rd. Kukulon 4th, Porta 5th. Let's see if we can get a flyby here. I don't know where we could get it. We'll just try some interesting camera angles here. You see the entire field just running around. Wow, what a camera angle there. But we'll get run right there. You see all 36 cars come into frame. Everyone on the lead lap. Everyone's still fighting hard, battling around here. Larry Hagan. Let's just talk about him real quick. He started this race in 8th, just got a bump from Hamill. Started this race in 6th. Right now he's in the 34th position, struggling. Mitchell Collins also in his debut race. Sam Picard in his first race. Jay Jefferson in a struggling day for him. You see Angiotto now. Patrick Smith in 22nd, Logan Cloud in 19th, and Peter Onjak in 18th, trying to move this 44 to the front. Onjak, all he needs is a good finish. Right now 30th in points, nearing the cutoff. If he drops another spot, he's going to have to race his way back in again and may possibly use a Champions Provisional. But don't forget, Peter Onjak, very strong racer. He knows how to get it done. He's won at Kentucky. Kentucky's only in 2 weeks. So Onjak knows he's going to have to fight hard, try to win a race just so he can call this season something good. Casey Mears, shout out to him, looking for a top 10 run right now. KG Kamikaze Games, of course, the driver of that 52 car, driving as Casey Mears right now in the 11th position. A beautiful run for the 52 team. He's going to drop back. It looks like battling for the 11th position with Tyler Jones. Jones is also fighting for that Dash for Cash prize, so you know he is ready for it. I believe it is Stapleton is the other driver fighting for the Dash for Cash. So it's Jones, Stapleton, Butcher, and Smith. And right now, this is the battle, Jones and Stapleton for the Dash for Cash. Justin Knight came up into the top 10 without me noticing. But Diego Yepez has now launched it. 18 laps to go here at Iowa, and now he's pulled out to a 0.85 second lead, the biggest lead we've seen all night. You see why this 77 team has been a dominant threat. Right now he's into the lead. Kev Shearer back for 2nd. Porta now battling him. You see Aiden Burkhart, Sebastian Kukulon, Jacob Edson, Brady Burkhart, Justin Knight, Carson Bowers, and Carter Friesen all inside this top 10 battle. Casey Mears, we just got to give a huge shout out to this 52 team. Failed to qualify for the first 3 races. He qualified his first race at Gateway, started 24th, finished 21st. Right now he qualified for it again, started, I believe that was 16th or 17th. Somewhere around there. He's right now fighting for a top 10 spot. Look at Logan Cloud up here into 13th and Peter Onjak in 15th. So Angiotto's starting to get into a rhythm here at Iowa. Could be coming home with top 15 runs. Patrick Smith right now stuck back in the traffic. He has to help Johnny Zod to get around the rest of this field. But Patrick Smith, we learned earlier this week that he could be dropping from Peter Onjak's team next season as they head to the Truck Series in favor of starting his own team, as he has noticed the decline for Onj Auto has been pretty severe. So more on that as the season progresses, but Peter and him have made a deal. If they can pull off a top 10 points finish in the 75 team and the other two cars can improve, the Patrick Smith will definitely reconsider and possibly stay back with Onj Auto. Logan Cloud now fighting with Casey Mears. That is for the 11th position. So Logan Cloud putting on a show here in the SO4 car, moving his way to the front very, very quickly. Stapleton now into the Dash for Cash prize. And now Kev Shearer starting to close in on Diego Yepez. Seb Kukulon in third. Caution is out. Caution is out. That's not what Yepez wanted to see, but the yellow flag is out. I believe they're racing it back to the line, so if Diego can just hang on, this should probably lock him up for the most laps led, as long as they can make it through the front straightaway safely. Yes, he will. Kalen Nosler, heavy impact to the 24 car. Patrick Smith's involved. That's not what this Onj Auto team wanted to see. So Patrick Smith's car pretty heavily destroyed. Alex Kraft and Derek Hamill on the with some right side damage. So this will make things interesting here. With only a few races, we'll be restarting with less than 10 to go. Diego Yepez, Kev Shearer, Seb Kukulon, Jacob Edson, your top 4, and I think Carter Friesen will be 5th. Nosler pulls with 24 onto pit road. Heavy damage to him. So that will most likely end his day. Let's get a quick replay. Stapleton's onto pit road. Nathan Stapleton, he was the highest running for the Dash for Cash. He has to pull onto pit road. No idea why. An issue on the 97 team, and that will cost him his Dash for Cash hopes and possibly the Rookie of the Year point standings lead, as right now that's going to drop him pretty far back. What is up with the 97 team? I don't know if he was involved in the incident, but he is pulling it onto pit road. Crew is going to be looking under the hood there on the 97, so hopefully he can get back out, keep on going. Patrick Smith on pit road. Everyone on Onj Auto knows that he is their saving grace, and they take the car behind the wall, leave the bumper there, because why not? So Patrick Smith and Kalen Nosler will be the two drivers that will retire from this race. Let's give you guys a replay of this big caution. So Patrick Smith here, this is on lap 37, and maybe Paul Jackson, AJ Jones might have gotten into the 75, but Patrick comes down into the corner, and boom, Paul Jackson just drives it on in. Spins the 75 around. He bounces off the wall. Nosler with a big hit. Morris and Jay Jefferson just get through. Derek Hamill gets slowed up by it, but that is what happened there. So Monster Motorsports might have to answer to Peter Onjak for wrecking that car with Paul Jackson. Let's get you guys back to this wild and crazy green flag. Alright, so we're going back green this time by Diego Yepez will be leading us down, with Kev Shearer 2nd, Seb Kukulon 3rd, Jacob Edson 4th, and Brady Burkhardt 5th. Yepez has been very strong this entire race, and right now the 77 team is going to look to see if they can lead him back around here to this checkered flag. Yepez leads. It'll be Shearer in 2nd, Kukulon 3rd, Edson 4th, Brady Burkhardt 5th, Friesen 6th, Aiden Burkhardt 7th, Matty Porta 8th, Justin Knight 9th, Carson Bowers 10th, Onj Auto's Logan Cloud in 11th, and the other one in 15th. The leader of the Dash for Cash goes to the 19 of Tyler Jones. So here we go, coming back down the front straightaway. Diego Yepez leading them down, and we are going to go back racing. A beautiful start by Yepez. Shearer matches him. Kukulon falls back a little bit, but now down into turn number 1 they go. Diego Yepez through turn 1. He's going to hold strong coming off of the corner. Can Shearer try to jump to the inside? Kukulon and Edson. Edson's going to try to help out that 77 as much as he can. You see him try to get to the inside of Kukulon. Nothing there. Shearer's going to have a run off the corner. Here comes that 09. He has the draft of Yepez. Tries the outside. Nothing there. Yepez, he goes into the corner, but he leaves the bottom open. Here comes Kev Shearer in that 09. Sebastian Kukulon back there in 3rd. Edson 4th. Burkhardt 5th. They fall back. 3-horse race for this race win. Shearer on the inside. He's fighting hard. The inside line's where you want to be, but Yepez can drive this track no matter what. He won this race by using the outside line last season on that 1-lap dash, but now Shearer has enough to get to the inside, got the push by Kukulon, and now Shearer takes the race lead. Diego Yepez clear into second. Kukulon back to third. Edson fourth. Brady Burkhardt fifth. Now Kev Shearer. He's going to have Diego Yepez. Yepez gives him a little bit of a touch there through the tri-oval. 5 to go here at Iowa. Shearer up the track. Yepez now is there. You see Sebastian Kukulon in third. Edson and Burkhardt fourth and fifth. Kukulon, can he try to make the move? Yepez to the inside. He's going to push on Shearer. Shearer walks it up the track. Drag race across the line. 4 laps to go here at Iowa. Now Brady Burkhardt moves that 99 into fourth. He's looking for his first career win. Yepez right now. Here comes Sebastian Kukulon. Kukulon to the inside of that 77. Can Kukulon try to win this race? He goes up. He pushes the 77 up the track. Kukulon to the race lead. Kev Shearer is going to clear into second. That cost Yepez everything. Kukulon muscled him out of the way. Look at this top 3. All of them looking for their first career win. Sebastian Kukulon, here comes Kev Shearer to the inside. Brady Burkhardt in third. Yepez clear back into fourth, but now Shearer has the inside. Can he do it? 2 to go. Here comes Burkhardt. Shearer has the momentum. Burkhardt has the draft. Can he dive to the inside? He gets a nose under the 09. 3 wide for the race lead here at Iowa. And Burkhardt dives it to the inside. Can Brady hold on? Shearer and Kukulon make contact. Brady Burkhardt leads him around for the final time. White flag here at Iowa. Burkhardt has the race lead. He's pulling away. Yepez into second. Knight third. Can Burkhardt finally do it? Yepez is going to have just enough. He's going to have one last chance at it, but no. In through 3 and 4. Finally, it'll happen. Brady Burkhardt is your winner here at Iowa. Brady Burkhardt matches his brother and will win here at Iowa. The second time he's gone to Iowa and the second great finish. Burkhardt wins finally. Diego Yepez, that move by Kukulon, Yepez is probably not happy with, but Yepez drops the second. You see Kev Shearer back to third. Kukulon came home fourth. Justin Knight fifth. Porta sixth. Friesen seventh. Logan Cloud comes home eighth. But Casey Mears with his first career top 10. Edson dropped to 8th. Peter Onjak 13th. Looks like they all stacked up. But Tyler Jones, did he get the dash for cash? Well, let's see. Nathan Stapleton ends 29th. Patrick Smith is out of the race. Ryan Butcher got 23rd. Tyler Jones got 22nd. Tyler Jones wins the dash for cash. Alright, what a race, and finally the fan favorite from last season goes to victory lane. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for enjoying this race. We'll see you guys next time. The mid-race season Race Hub special on stream will be up. We may have a few guest analysts in there that I will be picking. If not, I don't know, but that will be coming up sometime, maybe tomorrow, I don't know when. But Watkins Glen will be the next race. Thank you guys so much for watching. Brady Burkhardt finally comes home victorious. We'll see you guys next time at Watkins.